wait, that's me.
Fight! Fight! Giants, get that ball and go! Go Giants, go!
Super Bowl 21 rematch. It's the Giants and the Broncos, and it comes your way next.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the... Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And here we go at Mile High. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 17-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there, because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. They'll be led out by this promising young signal caller, already a starter in his first season out of Ole Miss.
Probably feels like he owes his guys one after last week, doesn't he? Threw a couple picks, did find the end zone. His guys around him still found a way to win. Now here's where he's got to be careful, Kate. You can't get it all back at once. Sometimes when you're over-aggressive, it leads to, well, days like last week with a couple interceptions. Got to do your job, and just do your job well.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back now, pressure on its way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Getting out to his left. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Now Nix on third down. Catch is made down the right sideline. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Connects with Slayton. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to drive up past the 40. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Handoff to the back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. To the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They are looking at 4th down, however. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. On the move, headed right. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Nix from the gun. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Giants are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running back sent in motion. To the air, 3rd and long. Gets this to Slayton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got 1st down from the 31. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. We'll have him gain about a handful there. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 48. This is complete to Neighbors. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain. 3rd and 4 coming up now. From midfield now. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. Has his man, it's Tracy.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Escapes out to the left. Bouncing football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. 3rd down from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Gets this to Johnson. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The Giants using their 1st time out. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll throw on 1st. He sends this one to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. The defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. So we've reached halftime in Denver. The hometown fans, yeah, they're feeling good. Their Broncos have the lead. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football.
And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Finds his target, Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, they'll run. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. This finds Bellinger. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Trying to push this past the marker. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. They give it to Dobbins to start the 3rd. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. That's complete to Dobbins. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They'll send their tight end right. They give inside to Chubb. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Can't manage even a yard on 2nd and goal, and they'll have 3rd and goal from the 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
2nd and 8. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Right up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Escapes the pocket. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Broncos corral it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's the Broncos with the ball. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. He just throws this one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of sand, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Giants about to get to work on offense. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. He's got Bellinger. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Setting up a throw. He's got him. That's Tracy. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Give now to the running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that leaves him with 3rd and 14. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is plein, begging for some ball security. The other...
Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Giants ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see, drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking for a throw here. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Giants hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. He's going to throw this one. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Fullback dive up the gut. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time